Welcome to ETS Primecast, a webinar series bringing together customers, industry leaders, and trusted partners.
Good morning, all. Welcome to our ETS Prime Cloud launch. My name is Ahmed Jassat, and I'll be your host today throughout the presentation. Just to give you a brief introduction about myself, I'm actually the service delivery manager and as well as the Oracle DBA infrastructure lead as well at ETS. I'm also part of the global Oracle ACE program and assist with the Oracle partner network here at ETS. I'm going to introduce also through to you Dennis Naidoo, our CEO, who will run through the first couple of slides. Dennis, an introduction on your side.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. As Ahmed said, I'm the CEO of ETS Innovations, and proudly working alongside such champions as Ahmed and a very commendable technical team. It's a very exciting day for us today as we officially launched Prime Cloud, a journey that has been probably 7 or 8 months, if not longer, in the making, and a strategic decision that we made to bring this to market in light of the feedback from most of our clients and the demand that we see in the market. So very quickly, I'm going to do some introductions and how we got to this point, and then Ahmed will take us through the portfolio. So ETS, we are a proudly South African company, born in South Africa, trading for over 15 years. We are intentional about two things, really. One is our Africa growth and footprint, driven by the dream of our chairperson, Zandi Mbele. We believe that Africa will solve Africa's problems, and as a result, we are extending our footprint across the SADC region, as you can see. In parallel with that journey, it has been a very critical component of our vision and our strategy to solve African problems. As a result, whilst we are busy looking after our customers on the traditional technologies that we have continued to deliver to them, we've also been very intentional about finding local solutions to meet local African demands. Outside of Oracle, whilst we are one of the most certified Oracle partners on the continent, we also have a portfolio of products that augment our Oracle strategy in terms of data storage, in terms of data at the edge, such as Gallagher, in terms of our Microsoft journey for end user compute, and Data IQ for our AI strategy. But we're not here to talk about those things today. We're here to talk about Prime Cloud. So we could just move on to the next one. Our customers extend across all verticals. We're very strong largely in financial services. Most of our customers in the banking sector across South Africa, Eswatini, Lesotho, recently Zimbabwe. We're hoping to extend that in the near future to customers in Kenya. And we are busy opening Namibia and Botswana as we speak. Some notable logos there. Some of these customers are also partners with us. Prime Cloud, as a case in point, NTT Data is a customer of ours on the ERP support space, but also our partner in terms of our hosting and our cloud journey. Next one. Ahmed, before you go on to the rest of the presentation, we got to this point by realizing that Africa and South Africa was in need of alternate hosting environments. It was primarily driven by customers who were looking to move into the Oracle Cloud, but had a requirement for data sovereignty in country for the DR component. Oracle does not have a second site in the country, and so we by building the Oracle or Prime Cloud, our first instance was to offer this to customers who are in OCI DR. But in embracing the journey, we also realized that the requirement for local hosting was far bigger than just that, particularly in neighboring countries where we don't anticipate hyperscalers making big investments. We are hoping to extend Prime Cloud into those neighboring territories and in time provide a SADC-wide cloud accessible from all of these countries in a single cohesive platform. The technology we chose to use was Oracle technology, and we are the first Oracle first partner to deploy a Oracle X11 in the continent, and probably the first partner in South Africa to offer a partner-driven Oracle Cloud or partner on Oracle Cloud. So very exciting times for us. And like I said, although it's Oracle technology, we also made sure that the underlying x86 architecture was feasible for any customer who wished to host most open systems stacks in the cloud. So with that, move on. Ahmed, I hand over to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So today I'm extremely excited this presentation and this launch with you. It was 6 months in making. I was given the excellent opportunity by ETS executive team to go out, work with Oracle. Remember, we are an Oracle partner, and this is a solution we developed with the local South African team. Go out, drop a project plan, visit data centers, come up with a solution which is approved by Oracle. So today we are excited to launch. The name of this initiative is called the ETS Prime Cloud. And how we started off with this journey is looking at the offerings that Oracle offer and how do we tie in for our local market. Remember, our main aim was to provide and, to stay aligned with the POPIA Act to make sure that your data as our customers reside within the South African borders. So we started off with the Oracle offerings that are available. As you know, that Oracle has the multi-cloud offering where you can choose between Azure, you can choose between Google or AWS as well. Then Oracle has their public cloud offering where you can go in and, register, subscribe to an application and use that. And then Oracle has the hybrid offering where you can put in your either production or DR on-premise and host your production in the cloud or vice versa. And then finally, the dedicated cloud region. So we looked at the Oracle offerings and we worked out working with the South African local team, working with the South African ACEs as well to make sure we deliver a solution which matches our OEM. Remember, Oracle is the hosting service provider solution that we are providing for the industry. Looking at the data center footprint around the world, these are the data centers that all Oracle customers can access. Our solution was mainly driven for the South African market and the African market as well. And currently we are sitting in Johannesburg with one data center at Terrico. OCI runs at Terrico and customers are migrating to Terrico, and we needed to create and work with Oracle for a solution where we can host either a DR solution or a production solution working closely with Terrico and our multi-cloud providers. Remember, very, very important. So this exercise, we needed to provide a solution where clients can access all the environments, whether it be Oracle, whether it be Microsoft, whether it be SAP as well. So that means that we fall into the ecosystem. Now, one thing I want to make clear is that Oracle is known for their software. We are providing what we call an infrastructure service or a platform as a service. So now we move more onto the hardware side of it. So looking at the map that we are sitting on, we work together with the local Oracle engineers to go through all the data centers throughout South Africa. I was very fortunate to visit all the data centers, looking at the offerings that they provide for you as a client. So I had to change my hats from being a partner to a client, visit the data centers, study what do they have, and then look at the best offerings where we can suit. Number one, we needed to pass the Oracle requirements. Once that was passed, we needed to pass the client's requirements. That was passed as well. And then we needed to look at other options as well. Options were, dealing with the data center. Second was security. Second was network service providers. Then we had a look at a location as well, which was extremely important. Then we had to look at network switching as well. And then, of course, the internet switches as well. So we went through an extremely aggressive study. We use the same criteria at all the different data centers in the country. We taken that feedback, presented. We also looked at, sorry, I forgot to mention costing as well. And we taken all that feedback, presented through to our ETS management, who's given us approval, then went over to Oracle to get the approval so that we can bring this ETS Prime solution for our customers in the country. So looking at Johannesburg, this is the Oracle data center map. We are excited to launch a DR or production environment in Gauteng with the requirements of the between production and DR as well. So what is ETS Prime Cloud? ETS Prime Cloud is an extension, if I can simplify it, to Oracle OCI. We're going to provide two services, which is infrastructure as a service and platform as a service, right? The benefits of ETS Prime Cloud that we have is, number one, the importance and where the idea came out is to make sure we follow the compliance of the country. That means your data as a customer or even your customer's data, so we are open to working with partners as well, resides within the country, right? It's totally accessible. We seen and we were involved in, unfortunately, the politics or geopolitics that happened in the Middle East, where customers did not have access to their data and therefore required to create copies within the country. So now your data resides in the country and we follow the local compliance laws of South Africa. Improve performance. Now that your data is in country, your performance of your DR, your performance of your production environment increases. You have access to that data. You have access to, growing or improving the speed of your networks as well. Then a very high available, a robust environment. So we have placed the latest hardware that is rolled off from Oracle. You're not going to get any faster than this year. It is the Oracle C3. We worked extremely closely with Oracle, had numerous workshops at their offices to provide the most suitable infrastructure that is available currently. All right. Customers has options, whether they run their production environment at OCI, at Terrico, which is Isando, or run the DR or production at ETS Prime Cloud, which is based in Samran as well. Then, of course, is the cost efficiency. We're going to get through to that, is that you can choose according to your budget. Whether you have needs, on dev, test, UAT, whether you have needs on spinning up a training environment, whether you have needs of spinning up a proof of concept as well, now you have the ability to do that. Whether you do it on OCI, whether you do it on Prime Cloud, we are giving you the opportunity and the option as well. And finally, you have local support. You will be allocated to a service delivery manager where you can pick up the call, and through one person you can deal with your networks, you can deal with your Oracle environment, and of course your data center requirements as well. So those are the criteria and the benefits that we are providing you as a customer, is that everything is controlled by you and you have the ability to access with a phone call as well. So what is the ETS Prime Cloud? It is the best of breeds. It is the best technology that has been released by Oracle as well. So ETS Prime Cloud delivers the full Oracle Cloud infrastructure experience for you, right? We are based here in Samran at the NTT Data Center. I will go through why we chose NTT and the reasons for that as well, right? It is identical as the Oracle Public Cloud, the same hardware that runs the Oracle Public Cloud at Terrico in Isando. It is the same infrastructure that we have running there as well, right? It is built and maintained by Oracle. Now, I need to explain that extremely carefully is that we are an Oracle hosting service provider. We are an Oracle partner as well. But for us to stick to the Oracle rules and regulations, Oracle are going to physically start up and build that environment. The Oracle team will maintain the infrastructure until the VM level, until the virtual image level. After that, you as a client you are open to either use the environments on your own or request us as ETS to assist you in your migrations. Or if you have another partner that you would like to use to assist you with your migrations, it's totally, available option as well. We as ETS, we make sure that we fill in the gap between yourselves and Oracle as well. So we will assist you with the licensing. We will assist you with the costing. We will assist you while making sure that the lights and the connectivities are available to your environment as well. You have the ability, all right, to either bring your own licenses, so you can buy your licenses on your own, or if you need the additional licenses, we as ETS will work with our Oracle accounts team to provide you with the cost for those licenses as well. So therefore, as you can see, it's extremely transparent. You have a lot of options, and ETS will assist you in choosing the best available options for you. Your data remains within the country borders. You don't have to put it anywhere in a different continent. Your data remains in country. And for our African neighbors, we now have the ability for your data to remain within Africa as well. So you don't have to worry of any laws. We work with the local audit companies as well, and the international audit companies as well, to make sure that these rules and regulations are abided by with full security. Now, I just want to pause there a little bit on security, is that this is extremely important through to us. And one of the reasons why we chose NTT is because of their security compliance that they have. Number one, within the data center. Number two, in their networks. And number three is the level of checking and applying and making sure that you as a customer, your data and your networks are safe as well. Then, of course, to the magical tools that run this machine is, of course, unlimited capacity. More than 552 CPUs reside on this machine, and we can add more and more and more as required, or we can reduce when required as well. Over 7 terabytes of RAM, over 3 petabytes of storage, and of course, finally, where you have the options to use the GPUs as well. So, this machine has the capacity to run as many clients as possible, knowing that your data is not shared, following the Oracle OCI standards. And of course, is we can add on as many of these machines as possible, with knowing that if there's any failure or downtime, you as a customer won't experience it, because we switch over to our Isando site immediately as well. Now we go through the Joburg data center and why did we choose NTT. All right. Number one, I visited all the data centers within the country. I was extremely fortunate to walk in there, number one, as a partner, number two, as a client. We use the same criteria across all the data centers. Number one was location. Number two was the facilities around. It means the power and the cooling. Number three was connectivity. Very, very important was the internet connectivity. And of course, the connectivities to other hyperscalers as well, because we understand that not everything runs on Oracle. You may use our competitors for different applications, and you as an organization need to now connect to those applications as well. And then finally was the cloud roadmap, to make sure that we have a fast connect to whether it be AWS, Azure, or OCI at Terrico as well. So with us going through, we went through, I visited about 7 or 8 data centers, looked at the facilities that they provided, and we have chose the entity data center in Siem Reap. It is tier 1 data center. You are welcome to visit it. We will set up a data center tour for you. Bring as many people as you want, from your network engineers to your data center technicians, up to your physical IT security as well, for you to see, the facilities that they provide. I was just having a look at it. That from the time you enter the data center in your car, there's backups from the gate motor right into where the physical environment is located as well. So we are over the limit that is required for a DR site. So on the location side, the Siem Reap data center is the best located. It has the capacity required for the Oracle OCI to run for power and cooling. With regards to connectivity, one of the reasons why we chose NTT was NTT is one of the leading network partners in the world on connectivity, on the internet, and of course on the cloud roadmap as well. Entity has global data centers right around the world. And of course, his globally entity is an Oracle Alloy partner. That means they can provide different infrastructures and as well Oracle infrastructure to run OCI. So we are very fortunate to have partnered with Entity. We also do services for Entity as well on the Oracle side as well, and that made it very easily to choose this location. We are available every Tuesdays to take your team for data centers between 10 and 12. Please do contact either myself or any of the ETS sales team to schedule a data center tour. Now, one of the main reasons why it made it easier to choose NTT is we visited data centers and we found that majority of the data centers in South Africa provide a location for you to put your hardware in. And you had to go in and choose your network service provider, whether you choose, I won't name them, but you had to choose your network service provider, and that created complexity in your ecosystem. To give you an example, if you choose a different network service provider, you have to contact them for their network requirements. Then you have to contact ETS for your cloud environments. Then you have to contact OCI for the fast connect. And that created a lot of complexity. With choosing NTT is that you contact one service delivery manager at ETS. He will or she will then assist you with choosing your best network connectivity to your environment. Right? We as ETS recommend Oracle Fast Connect, but that option is totally, you have the option to choose that. And of course, is you can choose VPN, you can choose your network security, they will then run through the IT security standards which Entity has, which is running multiple customers throughout South Africa as well, and has been passed as well. It's been passed through the auditors as well. So that made it very, very easy for us to roll out a environment at a customer within hours. Right? Entity also provides connected to other hyperscalers, which is AWS, Google, Azure, Alibaba, Huawei, and of course, the Oracle Cloud infrastructure as well. Entity works with the major should I say, fiber providers which come into the country and has switches at the two different locations, which is in Johannesburg and Cape Town. So you have the global backbone, with Entity, you have the global backbone. So whether you are a local South African company or whether you want to expand into Africa or globally, this is the brand that we have chosen to provide the ETS Prime Cloud. The key benefits, like I said, is number one, this idea was born from what happens to our DR, you know, where is our DR located? You know, is it located in the Netherlands? Is it located in the UAE? Is it located in the US? You know, that is the main questions that we get, you know, asked when we go to customers and they say we want to migrate our data to OCI. You know, we want to put our production environment in OCI. So 90% of the time, you know, we work with the customers to say, let us sweat off your old kit and put it in your data center. And that's where the cost starts rising with connectivity, with making sure your DR is running, with making sure you have additional licenses for your DR, with making sure your storage also increases because as your production increases as well. And of course, is the user experience. You know, users are now moving to OCI, have a much faster experience. Users are seeing the benefit, are processing quicker. Data is going through reports, invoicing are going through much faster. Now you have to keep up to your local data center that you have. So those were all the challenges that we faced. And now with ETS Prime Cloud, it provides a high performance. If you look on the left-hand side at the bottom, the high performance, you know, we have the latest hardware, latest processing power, latest storage as well, exactly similar to Oracle OCI. So the same experience that you're going to have for your users on OCI, you will have the same experience on ETS Prime Cloud. Remember, now a DR test is just a matter of switching over, you know. You don't have to go to the users and send out emails to say, we're running on your DR environment now, you know, please be considerate, you know, your performance may reduce by 50%. Now you have exactly the same performance that you have on OCI. You now have the ability to now drive, you know, your projects much more quicker. And that's where we get to cost efficiency. Whether you need more environments, whether you need a training environment, whether you need a UAT environment, or whether you need a proof of concept environment, you know, you can spin up environments as and when you require them, right? This gives you the ability to manage your budget. You know, you work with your ETS salesperson to manage your budget, right? Now you have the ability to also do monthly billing, quarterly billing, or yearly billing as well. You know, as your environments grow or as your environment shrink, you may having running a project. After the project, you may just need 3 environments. After the project goes down, shut down the rest of the environments, delete them, and save on infrastructure cost as well. So working on your budget, you don't have to have that scare of your credit card being company credit card being billed and knowing that now you're sitting with a uncontrolled expense. Now you can control your expense. You have the ability to log in and have reports that will be given, provided through to you, or access to those reports where you can see the total hardware used, infrastructure used, you know, storage being used, and so forth as well. What I like about it, and I've been, you know, going through the idea where we in South Africa can create customized training, and that is what we are lacking in South Africa. You know, we understand that they are the learning platform where you can go in and do the training, but you know, our Gen Zs that are coming out nowadays, and we need to also cater for that, is they require that instructor-led training, and this is one of the ideas that I have in the back of my mind, you know, to kick off an instructor-led training where we can go in, have a room of customers in there and go through a instructor-led environment where we can either train the database stack, the middleware stack, applications, or super users as well, whether it be payroll, whether it be JDE, whether it be PeopleSoft, and so forth as well. Then if we go on to the top right, cloud-like, uh, you know, APIs to connect and rapid deployment. So whether you choose the standard Oracle zero downtime migration for your database, whether you have APIs, whether you choose Kubernetes to move your data, that is, we work together with you, or whether you would like to work independent. So you just come through to ETS and say, you need so many VMs, whether it be Linux, whether it be Windows, we will spin them up for you, provide you the logins, and then you can decide on what do you want to use as well. Then, of course, is the resilience. The hardware is built, for maximum availability. It's built with redundance. There's duplicates of everything, from the fan, the CPU, storage. You have access to your environment. You have access to see what is running in your environment using the Oracle Enterprise Manager tool. You can see what is failing, or what needs attention. But because it's maintained by Oracle, by the time you wake up the next morning, that issue is fixed. By the time you wake up the next morning, that issue is fixed. Runs exactly on the same principles of OCI. So you won't even notice things have been replaced. You won't even notice that things went down. In your monthly report or your weekly report with your service delivery manager, you will then get notified as well. Oracle will also notify you on the latest critical patches that get released. We as ETS will also send out reminders to say you are running 3 or 4 VMs. These are the following patches that needs to be applied on your operating system side, on your database side, on your application side. Choosing on what services that you take from ETS, we will then provide you with the required information on there. So there's this total transparency as well. And then if you look right at the bottom on your right-hand side, manage operations. So we have ETS have a extremely skilled delivery team, from the infrastructure side to the virtualization side to the operating side, and of course the DBA and the application side as well. I'm extremely fortunate to have my colleagues on the application side that manage the application. Then we have colleagues that manage the database infrastructure side as well. So you as a customer can decide, uh, my DBA is going on holiday or sick leave or retirement, and we as ETS can come on board and assist you on a managed services side. That's on the database and the infrastructure side. On the application side, we have a full team that sits there that provides different support, whether it be on the finance system, whether it be on the HR system, or whether it be on any other environments that you would like to run on. So we don't, box you into, once you're on ETS Prime Cloud, you have to take our managed services. No, it's up to you. That service will be available. And of course, we know that issues happen. People have emergencies. So if your, should I say, team are not available, provided that the logins have been approved by you, we as ETS will go in and assist you with any requirement that you have. So how ETS Prime Cloud works, like I say, we identical to Oracle OCI. To summarize, we provide 2 types of services for you. Platform as a service, all right, where we provide the platform for you, and infrastructure as a service, where we provide the physical tin for you, whether it be compute, storage, network, and so forth as well. So the physical box, we will work with the local Oracle team. We are working extremely closely with the local Oracle sales team as well. We do have a rep that sits in Dubai as well that we work extremely close with as well. He may be looking after your accounts as well. We will introduce him when we have our one-on-one sessions with you. which is who is extremely supportive. Both the Dubai office and the South African office are extremely supportive. We sit at their offices when we have workshops with you, so we know that you are getting a full transparency and the best from both Oracle and ETS as well. The architecture is designed according to your requirements. So we work with your architect team together with Oracle to make sure the best approach is chosen. That approach won't be cast in stone. If there are changes in your organization, we see it in companies. Companies buy out different companies. Companies sell different of their organizations out, and therefore there's a change in architecture, change in network. So we are extremely flexible on the architecture as well. And of course is scalability. Pay for whatever you use, right? So if you require a training environment for 3 months to train your new hires, that environment will be spun up for you. We may spin up the VM for you. You now require the environment to be cloned. That's where the managed team can come in and clone an environment for you, making sure that environment is accessible as well. Um, we can do training environments for you. We can do DDR environments for you. Proof of concepts environment for you, dev UAT, and of course, run your production kit as well. So you can choose whether to run your production environment at ETS Prime Cloud or at OCI as well, depending on your needs and necessities, depending on your architecture as well. Now, we are not saying we can only run the Oracle stack. All right? The hardware is Oracle. The operating systems that we can run is Linux. You can choose the flavor of Linux that you want, whether you want Red Hat, whether you want Oracle Linux as well, or you want to run Ubuntu as well. So you can now go in and choose the operating system that you would like to use. And if you want to run Windows as well, we will provide the Windows VMs as well. We understand that there are some clients that have file storage requirements where they would like to extract data and store them either in PDF or in Excel format. We have a client currently that requires all the invoices for the last 2 years to be extracted out of the ERP and stored in a file system, and therefore we can spin up Windows VMs for you. So to go back to my point where we don't have to only run Oracle environments, we can run any environment which runs on Windows and Linux, right? So we can spin up the environment for you, and in your ETS Prime region, you can run Windows VMs, you can run Linux VMs, and you can run different databases as well and applications as well. So whether you are running SAP HANA on DB2 on Linux, whether you are running Postgres on Linux, whether you are running SQL Server on Windows, we as ETS Prime Cloud can provide that services for you. So we are extremely open to any technologies that runs on those operating systems as well. And we provide the services and make sure that the uptime of those environments are according to your SLAs, right? Another point that I would like to drive on is the backups. We follow your backup requirements, whether it be your tools that you choose to use on our infrastructure or whether it be the Oracle tools that are available onto the kit, right? If you're using Oracle technologies, the technology has the RMAN in it, has the data guard in it, and so forth as well. All the Oracle components which are available on OCI are available on the ETS Prime Cloud as well. All right. So if you have a third-party backup solution, there are so many there, I wouldn't be able to name them. You can choose to run them on this platform as well. We recommend all customers use Oracle Fast Connect between OCI and ETS Prime Cloud and your environment as well. that gives you maximum use of the network speed. But that doesn't stop you from choosing your own network speed that you have. If you are running a ETS Prime Cloud only for your DR, you do not have to choose Oracle Fast Connect. You can choose a 1 gig or maybe a 500 meg link, depending on your needs and necessities. What is the benefit that I love about NTT is that if you see the need to increase your network capability or to move to Oracle Fast Connect, it is just by a click of a button. You go onto the portal, you then choose the speed that you want, you click on accept, which is done by your administrator, and the network speed is now being implemented in a matter of 24 hours. So that is the benefits that we see on using the ETS Prime Cloud. The service catalog, of course, we have to follow what is in OCI. We have to follow and we have to keep the same offerings in OCI in ETS Prime Cloud. So on the compute side, you can have a look over there. I'm not going to go through each point, as that's going to take a lot of time. We have the standard VMs, which you can choose. Like I said, Windows, Linux, and of course, I forgot to mention Solaris as well. You have memories that you can choose, and of course, which is excellent, is the GPU compute. My son made a joke with me last night when I was going through the slides. He was sitting next to me and he says, "Dad, can he run his Fortnite on here?" So, that is the processing power that we have. On the storage side, going through, this presentation will be shared as well. The recording will be shared as well. I am willing, or any of my engineers or my pre-sales team are available to sit with your architects to look at the different types of storage that you want. You want the high performance storage, uh, you know, and of course, depending on the different clients that we deal with, whether you're a banking client, whether you're a manufacturing client, or if you just need it for, file storage as well, So the storage side on the right-hand side, we can sit with your architecture team, we can sit with your application team as well. So if you're running a application and decide on what type of storage that you need, maybe you don't need such a high performance storage for your application layer, but for your database layer, you will need much more high performance storage. Then, of course, very, very importantly is your networking side. Very important is one of the main reasons why entity has really shined in is on their security side, on the network security side. They have a team that constantly monitors their networks. They are managing banks in the country. They are hosting banking, manufacturing clients in the country. So they are extremely, extremely network and security compliant. They provide any service that you have for network. So you may come in onto the ETS Prime Cloud and find out that you may require network security for your current network, So that option is open, because as long as you're an ETS customer, you automatically become an entity customer. So you have, you can choose, VPNs, internet, LANs and WANs, depending on your choice. You can choose network speeds. You can drop network speeds. You can increase network speeds to a couple of our clients that have different sites. You don't need some high performance speeds at your manufacturing sites. You mainly need this at your administration block where your super users are sitting. Then we come to your containers and your infrastructure. As I said, you can choose what you need and what you want to use. And therefore, I go again, we are identical as the Oracle public cloud. All the offerings of OCI, we offer them, except there's one that I didn't mention, is software as a service. All right. So we don't provide you to go in and choose whether you want to run a PaaS service. A software SaaS service, right? And then, of course, the security and the identity management is we can integrate tightly with your security and identity management as well. So whether you're using single sign-on for your networking or your applications as well. Then finally is your DR. I did go through this in a previous slide, but just to highlight this is your data remains within our borders. You extremely high available, depending on your DR, uh, requirements. You can now have the ability to switch between OCI Eterico to ETS Prime Cloud in Samran or vice versa. You have now that extreme, just by one command, you can switch between the environment, cost efficiency. We work according to your budget. So whatever budget you have, not only the sales and the billing team works on that, the delivery team also works on that as well. So you won't find a infrastructure engineer going in and adding CPUs. So we will make sure we align to your budget requirements, which make sure you are Oracle licensing compliant as well. So that is another topic, for another day, but Oracle licensing compliant as well, to make sure that your DBAs don't go in and allocate more CPUs and so forth as well. Like I said, performance, you don't have to worry of that. The internet is, getting faster and faster every day. So you need to make sure your applications also provide that same level of speeds, because your users are, have the requirements to work faster, and process your billing faster as well. Then, of course, your faster recovery, it's going to be real-time replication, so whatever is applied on your production will be applied on your DR, and vice versa. If there is a delay, you will get notified immediately, and within minutes, the issue will be resolved. And then finally is that local support. You have a local team to contact. You can pick up the phone or visit them, or even we can provide, the one of the things, excellent things that entity provides is you as a customer have a ability for a meeting room at the data center. You can take your laptop, go into there, log on to your environment and start working from there. So the flexibility is there. You have ETS to support you at all levels. So whether you choose just to have the VMs for us and you have a database crash, we as ETS are available to come in and assist you in resolving that issue. Or whether you have an audit with the auditors and require us to go in and assist you with the entire audit side as well. So local ETS support, our CEO and our chairman are just a phone call away. So if you require anything, you are welcome to contact them as well. But very, very importantly, you need to understand that we are working closely with Oracle. Our main aim is to become an extension of Oracle OCI. That is our goal. We are not competing with Oracle. And I'm saying this again. We are not competing with Oracle. We are Oracle hosting service providers. We are Oracle partners, and we are Oracle skilled engineers. And finally, I am part of the Oracle ACE program. So Oracle is my brand, So we're providing this service, working closely with the local Oracle team and the team extended in Dubai as well. So we are making sure that we provide you as a customer the best transparent option available for you. So getting started with ETS Prime Cloud is that we have a discovery workshop with you. We include Oracle as well. You are open to have it at your offices, at ETS offices, or and Oracle offices as well. And of course, the entity data center as well, where we sit down with your architects We assist your need. We assess your needs, your workloads. Then we work tightly with Oracle and the Oracle ACE team to provide a formal quotation. Then, of course, you have an option on the onboarding, whether you choose your team to do it, whether you choose ETS to do it as well. There are different options there as well. Zero downtime migration, whether you want to put in an application, whether you want to use the application vendor as well. We are totally open to that. And of course, is the go live. You will be allocated a service delivery manager. For that, we require, we're going to be assigning different service customers to different service delivery managers to make sure that you are a phone call away. You can choose your sessions, whether it be weekly, whether it be monthly, whether it be quarterly, or whether you just require updates on emails as well. So that is getting started on this journey. Like I said, I am available to take you on data center tours every Tuesdays, work through your ETS salesperson or your Oracle account manager, and take you through this exciting journey. So thank you for attending this session. We are almost, sorry, I should have kept 10 minutes for questions, but that doesn't stop me. Is there any questions in the room? Any questions for myself or Dennis? I see Dennis has been responding to questions. No questions. So while we have 2 minutes, I just would like to say that we do appreciate face-to-face interactions. I love being in front of people and meeting people. So if you need us to meet you at your offices, I am available, and the entire sales team is available with Oracle to meet you at your offices to go through your requirements. I see we are about 50, 60 people on the call. The recording will be shared, and of course the presentation as well. If there's no other questions, I would like to say enjoy the week, keep safe, and looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you, and bye-bye.